insolent. Taking revenge for sealing me away will be all the easier!
So, the little girl is your power incarnate. But if you recall, AZHDAHA, this is not how we intended for events to transpire.
Waste not your words! Your life is mine!
Take flight!
Crumble!
So there is no atonement for 1,000 years!
Whirling snow!
Nothing to fear. Order guide you. Quake!
My apologies.
Rise! Crumble!
Take flight.
The enraged earth
Rise!
will not absolve you!
Quake!
Embrace the ice. Whirling snow.
Shifting sands know not the mountain's permanence. Face me!
Unthinkable.
Rise! Quake!
There is no atonement for 1,000 years of pain!
Rise! Quake! Rise! Quake! Crumble! Rise!
Crumble!
Crumble!
Shifting sands know not the mountain's permanence.
I will have order!
Cowardly insects!
Windblade!
The enraged earth will not absolve you!
With the wind!
once not enough, you would forsake me again?
If that is what you choose to believe, so be it. He who bears the weight of memory is destined to shoulder the burden of truth, as it ought to be. Rise!
Boba, get them! Sakura swirl!
Crumble!
My apologies! Yeah!
Quake! Rise!
The enraged Earth will not absolve you!
Maybe I wasn't meant for this world.
Order guide you. Crumble!
Be crushed! Shifting sands know not the mountain's permanence.
Whirling snow! So rude!
Fisher!
Take flight! Yeah!
There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain!
Unthinkable! Whirling snow! You're toast!
This is getting interesting.
Yeah! Take flight!
Enraged Earth
Coming Sato Art!
will not absolve you!
Crumble! Quake! Careless!
From rock to
Rise!
dust! Sooner or later!
Quake!
Fisher!
Crumble! Rise! Quake!
Detestable!
Rise!
The enraged Earth will not absolve you!
Emergency. Countermeasures aren't my thing. Quake!
Be crushed! Crumble!
Whirling snow!
Lorax! You think you can destroy me?
So rude! My apologies!
Detestable!
Rise! This is getting...
Windblade!
Crumble!
Come, experience an eon of suffering!
Nice and spicy!
There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain!
Nothing to fear.
Take flight! Yeah! Ha! Tch! Ha! Ha! My apologies! Ha! Ha! Tch! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Whirling snow! Ha! Sakura swirl!
Shifting
I
sand!
see your power.
The mountain
This is order.
There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain!
My apologies! Yeah! Ha! 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 Yeah! Ha!
Rise!
Disappear!
Crumble! Morax! 1,000 years after you sealed me underground, you...
You should call it by its name.
Fate? defeat? So here lies the wisdom of the gods?
No. You have forgotten.
That voice!
AZHDAHA.
Huh? Kunjun?
Morax.
You're...
AZHDAHA. The very...
During the battle, you
Yes. It would... Forgive me. Allow me. Heaven and earth.
So,
No!
When the seal... That's when...
The audacity!
I was another pap. I was barely...
I had sensed that something was amiss when you mentioned Dragonfall.
Don't blame yourself. It's been...
There would be no...
AZHDAHA. The memories of rocks do not last. Erosion. AZHDAHA. Now...
What would you expect?
This much is true. In the beginning, erosion made Morax share, and so we became you. And from your will, I am your final.
No!
I am the remnants.
No!
Morax is not.
A lord over insects is nothing!
You forgot yourself. That which you have all powers under heaven, rise and fall of land and sea.
A star appears within the wild. A sun ascends.
You are spent in the wilderness.
No!
Perhaps it isn't.
More axe!
the little girl vanished!
Are you satisfied?
I had to make him. So,
I do.
well,
As you please.
I never did.
I hardly live.
And yet,
Your power is... Shall we get going?
surely the
Indeed. Hence the...
straight to...
Huh? How did we get here? We need to go back and check on the miners!
So there you are. My men, we found Mao in a tent. Huh?
Nothing.
Cave?
They're exhausted, but not...
Right.
So you're taking...
That's right.
Can I come with?
No problem.
Kunjun!
Not I. Once I'm gone.
You always...
Curious.
AZHDAHA.
I can...
Today I am just...
Even you.
No matter. If that day comes to pass, Liyue must prepare itself to face you.
And how will Liyue fare without Rex Lab?
Even without a god above, this remains a nation of men.
All life. That's... you may live...
I do not pretend to...
Were it not so.
You've brought a smile to...
That day in the chasm.
A heart of stone.
You chose just...
The movements of...
Hence, do not forget that old friend.
Thank you, AZHDAHA.
My life is...
You're leaving?
If it is fated, Morax, we will meet again.
Yes. Don't be alarmed. He's only asleep.
Whoa. That...
In fact, we have yet to meet... He was. Centuries...
In our last tale, Rex Lapis was walking alone in the mountains. He heard a remote voice, unlike any other, coming from a crack in the earth.
Most of the ancient geo life forms that live below Liyue are blind, having not seen the sunlight for an age.
The voice was sometimes sad and song-like. Other times it was loud and thunderous. The Lord of Geo searched here and there before finally unearthing a strange stone from the bedrock.
That's how AZHDAHA was. I answered his wish and took him above ground.
The Lord of Geo took pity on the rock spirit and carved it into a magnificent work of craftsmanship, a vivid representation of a dragon.
I bestowed him with a pair of eyes to see the world and came to an agreement with him.
With his fingers, he made 2 eyes. Quicker than words could tell, lightning flashed and thunder roared, and a living, breathing dragon soared into the clouds!
I agreed to let him live among the people above ground. But if the day ever came when he brought ruin to order, he would once again be sealed in the dark.
The dragon accompanied the Lord of Geo, fighting campaigns alongside him in the 4 corners of the world. We have a saying to eulogize these events. The crash of a spear brought billowing dust. The mountains and waters made way at the sound. The sight of a dragon bestowed with a touch the promise of rainwater blessing the ground.
A 1,000 years ago, AZHDAHA attacked the chasm. I tried to obstruct him, fighting him tooth and nail down the length and breadth of the mine. Finally, I brought him down and sealed him underground. During that battle, Dragonfall was born. AZHDAHA could sense the stone. Subconsciously, despite being the victor, I could not claim to be stronger than he, and he was willing to be sealed away. But as the erosion set in, he forgot. Even I cannot avoid it. But there is something I understand better than most. When the greater the power, the greater the personally sealing away an old friend. People abandon and but I was a god of mankind.
You still care a lot of...
Call it, I must thank you both.
No worries!
Oh? About what?
Oh, yeah! So, he told us about Conrad, Zhongli. You're...
I cannot say.
Why? You can't even...
I understand.
You mean another past grievance? Like the incident...
It was signed before... You two are friends to me.
Would you be ready to find out?
It appears you're There are many events of ages past. They have been eroded by time, forgotten by the people. But you are capable of finding them and bringing them into the light. Those who come to witness will witness. Those who are born to remember will remember. If you take the same road... This tablet, it's a shame. There is a fine line.